We took a bus to Split, then a ferry from there, since if you took a bus directly to Dubrovnik, you would actually leave the country, enter Bosnia, then re-enter Croatia. So we wanted to avoid that. Here's a stairway that goes up from the entrance to the apartment over there, and it just goes straight up, and it comes straight to the kitchen, which is just kind of like a galley kitchen, really long. There's a window there. There's actually a clothesline that connects there, and it's really weird because we have these little weird windows. The stairway is so narrow right here, and it has this little rail and another step up, and it goes into this room. And it's just random stuff here. There's a little bed, I think, for like one kid. And there's a little slit here. And the bathroom is here. And what's funny is the bathroom door is cut at the corner just to account for that. And here's the bathroom. The most interesting thing about the bathroom, well, I guess there are a couple interesting things if you haven't seen it before, is there's a really short ceiling. So you have to sit or kneel in there basically to clean yourself. But the other thing is, here's the toilet. There's the view out the window. This is the view out the window from the bathroom. It's quite amazing. I noticed the church the first time we looked out, but it was only just today I realized the city wall is right there. I saw some people just walking by, so you can kind of look in the bathroom. There is a curtain here, so they can't look in necessarily, but yeah, city wall's right there. It's pretty funny. And every once in a while you see someone walking right on by, and there's the church. And then of course the Jesuit stairs is right at the base of this church, just on the right. That's where Queen Cersei did her walk of shame and everything, right there. Pretty cool, huh? That's our bathroom window. Oh look, if you look carefully, there's someone walking along the wall right now as we speak. And on the left there, guy in a white shirt, girl in a yellow shirt. The next morning, I went off early on my own to explore the city before the crowds woke up. Good morning here from Dubrovnik. If you've been here before and you know about this church I just showed you, you'll know exactly where I am. I'm actually only like 2 minutes from where we're staying, and I will show you what we are coming up upon now. It's bright and early, sun hasn't risen yet, but there's nobody on the stairs. Not like yesterday when there were just tons of people just hanging out. So let me just show you these stairs. It may not be completely obvious what it is until I tell you, because CGI changed a lot, but here you go. This is actually the stairs in Game of Thrones that leads up to the Sept of Baelor. And this is also where Queen Cersei had to do her walk of shame. This is the top of the stairs here. You can kind of tell by this little rounded part. And this is also where Jaime Lannister brought his army. And I forget the other family. They brought their army here as well to rescue the queen, or princess, or queen, one of those at the time. But it looks completely different, of course, with all these tables and umbrellas everywhere. With in the day, there's tons more umbrellas set up, so it just blocks out the entire courtyard. But as you look up, you can see all these buildings. Look at all the orange rooftops. It's kind of a weird situation in Dubrovnik. There's like stairs going down to the middle and then stairs up. So there's a big street down the middle, and up either side is just upwards walk. But in the TV show, they actually started to walk here, but then they continued somewhere else. I'm gonna have to go find out where the rest of it was filmed, because there are stairs that all look like the TV show, but this is where they officially started. A funny thing is there's actually a consume market right down here in this courtyard. And looking up at the steps, there it is up there. I would have thought the army would have been over there somewhere, closer to the steps. This is way too far. Or maybe somewhere up the steps a little right there. But we are way too far down below. And notice there's no church back there, just open sky. There's also a farmer's market here. I guess they weren't here in the afternoon. I guess they're just here in the mornings. Nice. And out to the main street. Big old bell tower, the cathedral to the right. It's a really nice one. So nice being able to walk down the street and there's just a few people, mostly workers, no tourists. It was pretty packed yesterday, but Tina was saying October last year she was here that this place was super packed. It actually really helps having absolutely zero cruise boats here. The cruise boats alone I think would make a huge factor down the street. Just like thousands of people each boat. It's crazy. Off the main street, as you can look north, there are stairs like this everywhere. I'll zoom in so you can get a good look, but they just go up and up. And any one of these alleys could be where they filmed the shame, walk of shame. But I'll have to find out exactly, but all these look so similar. It has to be one of them. But it's crazy, and there's so many of these, you can go forever. If you try to walk every one of these alleys, you're gonna do a lot of steps, because it goes up for quite a bit. Okay, I just decided to pick a random street and just walking down. What's interesting, you walk down the street and there are more intersections full of tables and everything. All the streets look so nice too, with the brick ground everywhere. It's actually more tables. It's crazy. But kind of looks like a church to the left here. Yeah, more intersecting streets. Big archways when you look up. Look at that. They have sun cover provided by grapevines. The fortunate thing about the whole Dubrovnik area is that everything's kind of in a grid, so you really can't get lost. And plus you kind of hit the city walls. No matter what direction you go, you're going to hit it. So I'm not too worried about that at all, really. And yeah, everything's kind of in a grid. They're just straight lines, mostly straight. As you can see, mostly straight. It kind of veers to the right over there. It's super empty in the morning like this. Just goes and goes. I decided to take a right here down the street. It looks like it's a dead end just going to this apartment, but I think the street continues left-right. Yep, more stairs. Let's go up a little. It's so wild, these stairs. And then there's these little archways over the top. People living in them. It really is a whole new world here. Definitely not wheelchair accessible. There are also cats everywhere. Well, most of them are usually not as scary, but this one took off. More stairs up. I'll continue this way. It's just a maze, literally. And it just keeps going until you hit the wall. I'm at the western end of the wall. You'll see some stairs up there, and there's like a little gate. This is where you can go up to the wall. It costs 200 kuna, and you could stay all day up there. I guess there are cafes and bathrooms and whatnot, so you can get water and bathroom breaks. But 200 kuna is roughly, it's about $6.2 per kuna. It's like $35 just to walk the wall. It's quite expensive. But if you're here, I mean, it's something you have to do definitely once while you're here. Check out this statue. I thought it was a dome, but it's like a fountain. Water's all off. I don't know the history of this fountain, but it's interesting that they have all these different faces here and there. They're all different. Very different, in fact. That face was different. This one's very different. It appears to be a monkey. And the rest are even more different. Some kind of cat or something? This right in front of me is the gate to the wall. Someone's up there. I wonder if they have keys because it looks like there's an apartment right there. So I guess people live maybe in the wall or work there. So people need to go there anyway. So I guess they have keys to get into the gate. Pretty weird, huh? Outside the gate there is where we came actually. That's where the cabs go, and that's where the bus is over there. Check out this big vault. I'm not even sure if this is going the way I want to. I think it does. The fort. There is a little pier here where several scenes were actually filmed. I think we're going down, so I mean, I think we're going the right way. I have no idea. Yeah, there's a boat, so leads me to believe the water access is right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Many scenes were filmed here. And there's nobody here. I guess this was kind of the stairs where like people were fleeing when what was it? They gave the order to kill all of Robert Baratheon's sons, and they were hanging out there. And this pier is actually one of the spots where they hung out. There was a part where Princess or Queen Daenerys's assistant was standing there. Let's go down there somewhere. There's nobody here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this whole alcove area is where they filmed a bunch of scenes. Anytime they were leaving on ship or coming in on ship to the Red Keep area. Like over there was where they filmed a bunch where they were like standing on the shore as boats were leaving. And this is also the dock where they filmed various things where ships were leaving and coming. Everything basically went through this channel here. I don't quite remember this gigantic rock in the middle, but they must have filmed everything to the side to get that. But yeah, let's go check it out. It's so crazy how over there they're just doors and then stairs and they just go right to the water. It's so funny. But yeah. Oh my gosh. And right to the left, old Dubrovnik, there's the walls. What's interesting is like the beach where they filmed a lot of scenes is just overtaken by kayaks. There's tons of kayaks on those tours. Wow. So cool. Even on the left, there's like a wall. Not so much fortified wall, maybe just for weather protection, but and just people live up on top of these things. Cool. And this is where many of the ships took off to Dorne, or I believe. Wow, and there's a palace over here. I think I'm allowed access to that one with the wall pass. I'll check it out. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to watch some of the episodes again. Look for that tree in the very corner and that rock. Very distinguishable. Crazy amounts of birds flying around here. That cat just climbed into that mouth. He just came out. I wonder if it goes anywhere. There it goes again. What the? There's his head. What's in there? Further in, there is a bedroom here. It's a small bedroom. I won't show you much of that, but here is the highlight of this apartment. This is a living room, and of course, this is what a table looks like when you record videos all the time and stuff. Over here, check that out. Super spacious. Look at the ceiling, little arched way there. There's miscellaneous things here that are kind of cool. That table is also an old sewing machine of some sort, but check out these windows. We closed the shades because the sun was coming in, but yeah. Let's open it up. That is the city wall. Right down there, and I forget the name of the island already, but it's the island right outside of the city. Tina's actually gonna go there this afternoon and spend the afternoon there while I geek out and look around. And out in the bay there's a huge super yacht. Tina looked up the yacht, and I guess it's Zuckerberg's yacht, supposedly. I guess you're waiting for port, but oh well. But crazy, huh? Yeah. I put a camera out on this ledge this morning and recorded a sunrise. It's the sunrise, it's right up there. But that's the city wall again. And there's a harbor. It's pretty crazy. There's also a beach just this way, and you can actually see the statue that's underneath this little part right here. And down below is walkways around the inner wall. It's cool seeing all these old walls just sitting there. It's all brick. It's crazy. Crazy. I'm gonna close this up so we don't waste electricity. Yeah, the inside of this wall, you can see the brick. I'm pretty sure the brick goes through, or at least there's brick on the other side. We'll know for sure tomorrow when we walk the city wall, because we're gonna make sure we spot our room for the few days that we are here. So it's a pretty sweet apartment, except for the weird bathroom and a weird angle. It's gonna bump your head, and there's a lot of stairs coming up, a lot of weird stairs. I'll show it to you later. I'm leaving the apartment right now. We got these old wooden stairs that are, can you see how they're bowed in the middle? They're kind of worn on the edges. You have to be careful because you could easily slide on them. And that's one set of stairs. You can see the wooden floor. You see the wooden beam up top. And then you come across concrete stairs that are also pretty worn. You can actually see how the middle part's more worn. And then we come across, it's more concrete, older material. And check out this door. There's no windows here, there's no lock. It's actually a little lever lock. And I guess it's to keep the tourists out. You just pull it and then you stick your arm through the window here when it's locked. It's pretty funny. But during the day, I guess they leave it unlocked. But I think it's mostly just to keep the tourists out. And I will show you what you see right outside. It's a little restaurant. So these 4K videos won't be super huge. I'll break off here and see you in the next video.